Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the JISH Learn English Podcast. I'm Shaelyn.
And I'm Jim. Today we're taking you to one of the busiest and most interesting places, the train station. You'll hear natural English conversations that happen when people buy tickets, ask for help, or find their platform.
All right, before we start, we just want to say a big thank you. Many of our listeners are joining us from the United States, Japan, South Korea, and many other countries around the world. Thank you so much for learning English with us. It really means a lot.
Yes, and if you feel comfortable, we'd love to hear from you. Share your questions, your feedback, or even where you're listening from. It's always wonderful to know how our learners are doing.
And don't forget to download the PDF transcript of this episode from the description. You'll find the full transcript, useful vocabulary, key phrases, and some practice questions.
Also, take a moment to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps you stay connected and keep improving your English listening and speaking skills with us.
All right then, let's begin. Imagine this. You're standing at the ticket counter in a busy train station. You need to buy a ticket to Greenfield, but you're not sure what to say. Let's listen to how that conversation might sound.
How can I help you?
I'd like a ticket to Greenfields, please.
One way or return?
A return ticket, please.
Sure. The next train leaves at 9:40.
That's perfect, thank you.
Nice and simple, right? That's a short but very realistic exchange, something you might actually hear at a real station.
Exactly. Let's break it down and talk about what we can learn from this short dialogue.
The first line was, "I'd like a ticket to Greenfield, please." This is polite, clear, and very common. We don't usually say, "I want a ticket." That sounds a little too direct. "I'd like" is short for "I would like," and it's one of the most polite ways to ask for something in English.
Yes, and the best part is that "I'd like" works everywhere, at a cafe, a restaurant, or even when buying tickets. It's friendly, polite, and easy to use.
Then we heard the question, one way or return. In some countries, people say single or return. A one-way ticket means you're only going to Greenfield. A return ticket means you'll go there and come back.
Right, and if you're not sure, you can always ask, "What time is the next train back?" That helps you decide which type of ticket you need.
Now notice how the traveler said, "That's perfect, thank you." That's such a natural, friendly way to show that you're happy with the option. You could also say, "That works for me," or "That's fine, thanks." These small expressions make your English sound more warm and natural.
And here's another small but powerful tip. Always add "please" and "thank you." Even in short interactions, that polite tone makes everything smoother and friendlier. People are more willing to help you.
Exactly. In English, politeness often comes from tone and word choice, not just grammar. So instead of saying, "Give me a ticket," which is grammatically correct but sounds rude, we say, "Could I have?" or "I'd like." Both are polite and sound natural.
And if you didn't hear the clerk clearly, a polite way to ask again is, "Sorry, could you repeat that, please?" Not just "what." That can sound too direct. This small difference shows respect and friendliness.
Let's quickly review the key phrases from this conversation. "I'd like a ticket to Greenfield, please." One way or return. "A return ticket, please." That's perfect, thank you. "Could you repeat that, please?"
Nice and simple. And the best thing is that once you learn these patterns, you can use them in almost any travel situation, not just at train stations.
Exactly. You can say, "I'd like a ticket to London," or "I'd like a seat near the window," or even, "I'd like to check in for my flight." The structure stays the same, "I'd like," and it always sounds polite.
That's why it's such a powerful phrase to practice. Polite, flexible, and easy to remember.
So now that our traveler has their ticket, It's time to find the right platform. And that's another moment when many people get a little nervous, asking for directions or train information.
Right, let's move to that next scene. Asking for information at the station.
Yes. So imagine this. You've bought your ticket, and now you need to find your train. You look around, there are big boards showing times and platforms, but sometimes they're confusing or too crowded to read.
Exactly. That's when you might walk up to someone who works at the station and ask for help. And here's where many English learners feel unsure. They don't know how to start the question politely.
The best way to start is with, "Excuse me." It's short, gentle, and very polite. You can say, "Excuse me, could you tell me which platform the train to Greenfield leaves from?"
Yes, and notice how that question sounds calm and polite. Could you tell me? Instead of, "Where is my train?" Both are correct, but "could you tell me" adds softness. It shows respect and helps the conversation feel friendly.
Exactly. English speakers often use that softening style, not because they're afraid to ask directly, but because it makes the tone kinder. It's one of the small but beautiful parts of English politeness.
That's so true. I remember once when I was at a station in London, I just said, "Which platform for this train?" And the worker looked a bit surprised. I wasn't rude, but it sounded too quick. After that, I learned to say, "Excuse me, could you tell me which platform this train leaves from?" And the whole interaction felt smoother.
Yes, tone changes everything. And here's another example you can use. If you're not sure if the train has already arrived, you can say, "Excuse me, has the train to Greenfield arrived yet?" Or if you missed an announcement, you can ask, "Excuse me, could you repeat the announcement, please?"
That's a good one, especially in noisy stations where announcements "uh-oh" or get cut off.
Also, sometimes people just say, "Do you know if the train to Greenfield is on time?" This is a softer and more natural way of asking if the train is late or delayed.
So we already have 3 really good question starters. Could you tell me? Do you know if? Has the train? Each one helps you sound calm, polite, and confident.
Yes, and notice, every one of them starts with a question that feels gentle, not demanding. It's that small touch that makes a big difference when you're talking to strangers.
You know, Shaelyn, I think this is something many learners worry about, not just understanding the words, but feeling confident enough to speak to someone in public.
That's true. It's not only about grammar, it's about comfort. If you take a deep breath, start with "excuse me," and smile, your body relaxes. And when your body relaxes, your English flows more naturally.
That's such a good point. So it's really a mix of language and mindset. You don't have to sound perfect, just clear and kind.
Exactly. Let's quickly go through a short, realistic example before we move on.
Excuse me, could you tell me which platform the train to Greenfield leaves from?
Sure, it's platform 3, just over there on your left.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's such a simple conversation, but it has everything you need. Clarity, politeness, and a friendly tone.
Yes, and the traveler could also say, "Thanks a lot," or "Thanks, that's very kind of you." Those are small variations you can use to sound even warmer in daily conversations.
All right, so now our traveler knows where to go. Platform 3. But what if something goes wrong? Maybe they miss the train or they realize they took the wrong platform. That can happen too.
Yes, and that's our next part. What to say when things don't go as planned. Let's talk about that.
Oh, yes, this happens so often. You miss your train, or the train gets delayed, or maybe the platform changes suddenly. It can be stressful, especially when you're in a new country.
Exactly. Imagine you're standing at the platform, waiting for your train, and suddenly you hear an announcement. The 8:45 train to Oxford has been delayed. What do you do next?
You probably need to ask someone for help. Maybe the staff at the information desk or another passenger.
So let's hear a short example of that situation.
Excuse me, could you tell me what happened to the 8:45 train to Oxford?
Yes, of course. It's been delayed by around 30 minutes due to a technical issue with the tracks. The next train should leave at about 9:15.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Should I wait here, or is it a different platform now?
Good question. It will depart from platform 3 instead of platform 2. You can follow the signs just over there. See the blue one on the right?
Ah, yes, I see it now. Thank you so much. I was a bit confused because the announcement wasn't very clear.
That's understandable. It can be quite noisy here. If you'd like, you can check the digital screen near the cafe. It always shows the latest train times and platform numbers.
Oh, that's really helpful. I'll do that. By the way, do I need to get my ticket changed?
No, not at all. Your ticket is still valid for the delayed train. Just keep it with you and you'll be fine.
All right, perfect. Thanks again for your help.
You're very welcome. Have a safe journey to Oxford.
That was a nice example. The passenger was polite and calm, and the staff gave clear answers. There's a lot of good English in that short talk.
Yes. For example, the staff said it's been delayed by around 30 minutes. I like that word around. It sounds so natural.
Right. Around 30 minutes means about 30 minutes, not exactly 30. English speakers often use around or about when they're not sure of the exact number.
Exactly. Like if I say the train takes around 2 hours, I mean it could be a bit more or less.
Yes, and it sounds softer, too. Instead of saying something strong like, it's delayed for 30 minutes, which sounds a bit sharp, around 30 minutes feels more friendly and natural.
Good point. I also liked how the passenger asked, should I wait here or is it a different platform? That's a really useful question pattern. Should I or...
Yes, you can use it everywhere. Like, should I email you or call you? Or should I take this train or the next one? It's polite and clear.
And easy to make. Just start with should I and then give 2 options.
Exactly. And then the staff said, your ticket is still valid. That's another good travel word, valid.
Yes. Valid means you can still use it. For example, this ticket is valid for 24 hours, or my passport is valid until 2030.
So if you miss your train and someone says your ticket is still valid, don't worry. It means you don't need to buy a new one.
And at the end, the staff said, have a safe journey. That's such a warm, polite way to finish.
Yes, I love that one. You can say it to anyone who's traveling, a friend, a stranger, even your taxi driver. It's a small phrase, but it sounds caring.
Right. It's these small words that make your English feel human.
Exactly. Not just correct, but kind.
All right, ready for the next situation? Let's talk about what to say when you completely miss your train. That's always a tough one.
Oh, yes. You hear the doors close, the train starts moving, and you're just standing there on the platform like, no! It's a terrible feeling.
I've been there before. Once I was buying coffee and the train left 30 seconds early. I just watched it go, with my coffee in my hand.
That sounds so familiar. But it's a great example, because that's when you really need some useful English. So let's listen to a short scene about that.
Oh no. Excuse me. I just missed the 9 o'clock train to Cambridge. What should I do now?
No problem, ma'am. You can take the next train at 9:30. Just show this same ticket. It's still valid.
Okay. Thank you. Do I need to confirm anything at the counter?
No, it's fine. The next one will leave from the same platform. Just make sure you check the display before boarding.
All right. Thanks again for your help.
You're welcome. Don't worry, it happens all the time.
That was nice. Short and simple, but so useful.
Yes, let's look at some helpful English from that. The passenger said, I just missed the 9 o'clock train. That's a good structure. I just missed. It means something happened a few moments ago, recently.
Right. You can say, I just missed my bus, or I just missed your call. It's a very natural way to express that something happened very recently.
Exactly. And then the staff said, you can take the next train at 9:30. Just show the same ticket. It's still valid. That phrase, still valid, means it can still be used. It's not expired or canceled.
Yes, and the word expired is also a good one to know. If your ticket or your visa has expired, it means it's no longer good to use.
Good point. So valid is the opposite of expired. Valid, you can use it. Expired, you cannot.
Exactly. And the staff also said, don't worry, it happens all the time. That's such a kind thing to say. It makes the passenger feel calm.
Yes, and you can use that phrase too, when you want to comfort someone. For example, if your friend is late and says, sorry, I missed the bus, you can reply, don't worry, it happens all the time.
It's one of those friendly sentences that shows empathy. Simple words, but warm meaning.
I like that. Simple words, warm meaning. That's good travel English.
And did you notice the staff said, make sure you check the display before boarding? That's another good phrase. Make sure you. It means be careful to do something.
Yes, you can say, make sure you bring your passport, or make sure you close the window. It's polite advice, but it also sounds like you care.
Right. It's not strict or bossy. It's friendly and helpful.
So from that little talk, we learned a few great phrases. I just missed, something happened recently. Still valid and expired, talking about tickets or documents. Don't worry, it happens all the time. Friendly reassurance. Make sure you, polite advice.
Yes, all perfect for real-life travel English.
Okay, next situation. What if you're not sure where to go? You're at a big station, too many signs, and you just can't find your platform.
Oh, that's such a real one. I've been lost in London King's Cross more times than I'd like to admit.
Same here. Some stations are like little cities. So many exits, numbers, and platforms that all look the same.
Exactly. And when you're not used to the place, it can feel a bit stressful. But this is where simple, polite English can really save you.
Right. Let's listen to a short example of someone asking for directions at a big, busy station.
Excuse me, could you tell me where platform 6 is, please?
Sure. Go straight ahead, then take the escalator on your left. Platform 6 is just after the coffee shop.
Okay, straight ahead and then left after the coffee shop. Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a nice trip.
That was a really natural and friendly little exchange. Did you notice how the traveler asked, could you tell me where platform 6 is, please? It's polite and soft, not too direct.
Yes. You could also say, excuse me, do you know where platform 6 is? Both are perfectly fine and sound gentle.
Right. Both start with excuse me, which is so important. It catches the person's attention in a polite way before you ask your question.
And the staff's answer was great too. Short and clear. Go straight ahead, then take the escalator on your left. These direction words, straight ahead, left, right, next to, after, are very common in travel English.
Yes. For example, go straight ahead means keep walking in the same direction. Turn left or turn right, change your direction. It's next to the ticket office means beside it. It's opposite the cafe means across from it.
Exactly. So when someone gives you directions, listen carefully for those small words. They guide you step by step.
And when you repeat part of what the person said, like the traveler did, okay, straight ahead and then left after the coffee shop, it's a smart move.
Yes, repeating helps you confirm you understood correctly. It also shows that you're listening.
Right. And ending with a simple "thank you so much" makes the whole exchange friendly and polite.
I think this part of travel English is really about confidence. Not knowing everything, but knowing how to ask.
Exactly. You don't have to be fluent to travel well, just kind, calm, and clear.
Useful phrases from this scene. Excuse me, could you tell me where blank is, please? Go straight ahead. Take the escalator on your left. It's next to, opposite, after, blank. Okay, so straight ahead and then left, repeating for confirmation. Thank you so much. All right, so we've asked for directions, found the platform, but now what if you're not sure if this is the right train? You see the train, but the sign looks a little confusing.
Yes, that's another common one. You've finally found your platform, you can see the train waiting there, but now you start to wonder, is this the right one?
Oh, yes. That's me every time. You think it's the right train, and then you see two different destinations on the board, and you panic a little.
Exactly. And sometimes the sign changes at the last minute. So it's always good to double check before you get on.
Let's listen to a short example of how that might sound.
Excuse me, is this the train to Manchester?
Yes, that's right. It leaves in about 5 minutes.
Oh, perfect. And does it stop at Stockport?
Yes, it does. Stockport is the second stop after we leave.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good journey.
That's a really useful mini conversation. Short, polite, and to the point.
Yes. The traveler started with, "Excuse me, is this the train to Manchester?" That's such a common and natural question.
Right. And you can change the place easily. Is this the train to London? Is this the bus to the airport? Is this flight going to New York?
Exactly. And then the conductor said, "Yes, that's right. It leaves in about 5 minutes." That phrase, "that's right," is friendly confirmation. It means, yes, you're correct.
Yes. And did you notice the small word about? It leaves in about 5 minutes. That means approximately, not exactly 5, but close. It's very common in natural English.
Right. It sounds softer too, not too exact. English speakers often use about, around, or roughly when talking about time.
And I like that the traveler followed up with another question. Does it stop at Stockport? That's really smart. It helps you confirm your stop before getting on.
Exactly. It's a good pattern. Does it stop at? Is this the train that goes to? How many stops before?
Yes, and these questions are not just about trains. You can use them on buses, metros, or even airplanes.
And one more great thing. The conductor replied politely, "Stockport is the second stop after we leave." Notice that preposition, after we leave. It shows sequence, what happens next.
Yes, and the traveler ended nicely with "thank you very much." Always a good way to close a short exchange.
Exactly. Politeness keeps every journey smoother, especially in busy stations where everyone's in a hurry.
I think that's one big lesson from today's travel English. Clarity and kindness go a long way.
Couldn't agree more. You don't need to use difficult grammar, just simple, warm English that helps you connect and move confidently. Useful phrases from this scene. Excuse me, is this the train to? Does it stop at? It leaves in about 5 minutes. That's right. Have a good journey.
So, we've covered quite a lot: buying tickets, asking for help, finding your platform, and checking your train.
Yes,
all of the survival English you need at a train station. But before we wrap up, let's do a short recap together, and we'll give you a few pronunciation tips too.
All right, let's take a moment to go over what we learned today.
Yes, we've been on quite a journey. We started at the ticket counter, then went to the information desk, waited on the platform, asked for help, missed a train, found directions, and finally checked if we were on the right one.
Loved a full day at the station. But that's exactly what makes travel English fun. It's full of real-life moments you can actually use.
Exactly. So let's quickly recap some of our useful phrases from today's episode.
Number 1, when you're asking for information politely. Excuse me, could you tell me what happened to the 8:45 train?
Excuse me, could you tell me where platform 6 is, please?
Number 2, when you missed your train. I just missed the 9 o'clock train. What should I do?
Number 3, when checking details before boarding. Is this the train to Manchester? Does it stop at Stockport?
And don't forget the small, polite replies. That's right. No problem. Have a nice trip. Don't worry, it happens all the time. Those are what make you sound friendly and confident.
Exactly. Communication isn't only about vocabulary, it's about tone. And small, kind phrases really make your English sound natural.
All right, let's do a short shadowing practice together. If you're new to this, shadowing means listening and speaking along, almost like you're echoing us.
Yes, don't worry about being perfect. Just listen to the rhythm, the pauses, and the tone. Ready?
Excuse me, could you tell me where platform 6 is, please? Now you.
I just missed the 9 o'clock train. What should I do? Good.
Does it stop at Stockport?
Don't worry, it happens all the time.
Very nice. When you shadow like this, you train your ear and your mouth together, and that's how real fluency grows.
Exactly. Do this part a few times if you like. The more you repeat, the more natural it will feel.
So that brings us to the end of today's episode at the train station.
We really hope this helped you feel more confident about traveling in English, especially in busy public places like train stations.
Thank you so much for learning English with us.
Yes, we're really grateful you're here, and if you'd like to share where you're listening from, or if you have questions or feedback, feel free to tell us. We love hearing from you.
Before you go, don't forget you can download the free PDF transcript of this episode from the description. It includes today's full script, vocabulary list, key phrases, and some listening questions to help your review.
And if you haven't already, take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button. That's how you can keep improving your English listening and speaking with us, one episode at a time.
This is Shaelyn.
This is Jim.
Thanks for listening, and see you in the next episode of JISH Learn English Podcast.